Um, I just need to chat with y'all for a second because I just seen the most disgusting thing that I think I could have seen. So I usually open my blinds in the morning just to let some regular light in so that I don't have my lights on all day or whatever. So I opened my blinds this morning, and the way my apartment is, I can see over to the other apartments on the other side. And they can see over here too when they come to their front door, but I can literally see the entire parking lot from my patio. So it's this guy. Now a couple of weeks ago, I seen the same guy with the same dog, and he kicked the dog. And I didn't say anything because it was dark outside, one. And two, he seemed like he was really, really angry and upset already. So I chose not to say anything in that moment because you just don't know what people are capable of. And like I said, I was by myself. And Aaron wasn't home. So had I said anything and anything would have went wrong, then Aaron wouldn't have been home with me. But today, he got the right one today. Here's my thing. Before I tell you guys what happened, this is how I feel. This is a layer of me that you guys get to see. I do not condone abusing something that cannot fight back. Now I know y'all probably about to be like, yeah, the dog could bite or whatever, but usually when it's an owner and the dog having an issue, the dog will try to run away before it actually had to hurt or attack the owner. It That's just how it is sometimes. Yes, dogs randomly attack sometimes, but I always say there's no such thing as a bad dog. There's a such thing as bad owners. Yep. So today, blinds open as usual, and I see the guy, and I see him with his girlfriend, and I see him with the dog. He seems really nice. So that shows me that the only time he's nice to this animal is when the girl is around, which means it's probably not his dog, it's hers, which means he probably wasn't even on board with the idea of getting the damn dog in the first place, but they got it because of her. That's what I see. That's me being observative from what I'm seeing. He's only nice to the thing when she's around. So I see them walk past the first time, and then I see her come back by herself with no him and no dog. So I hear a loud yelp, and I look out of I just turn my head. It's literally just right there, and I turn my head, and he has the dog dangling on the leash by its neck, like that, kind of like a lint, a noose. He has the dog hanging like up, suspended in the air, and he's yelling at it. What the fuck is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Why are you so stupid? He slams the dog down. He got the right one this morning. So I kindly opened my door and I stepped out onto my porch and I said, "What is wrong with you?" He goes, "Excuse me?" I'm like, "Dude, that's a dog." And it's not even like a big dog. It's not like a pit bull or a Rottweiler, which I feel if it was, the attitude would be a little bit different because the likelihood of that dog attacking is, pretty great when you put it in the position that he had that dog in. It was a little small dog, maybe like a Maltese, so a little dog. It's not even the size of Luna. Like, it's smaller than her. And he's like, "Oh, this is my effing dog, and no one can tell me how to treat my dog." And I'm like, "Dude, I'm gonna call the cops. Like, what are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, you treat your dog however you want to treat your dog, and I'm gonna treat my dog the way I want to." And then like he kicks the dog, like while I'm outside having this conversation. Like, dude, you do not care. Like, you do not give a flying excuse me, but you clearly don't give a fuck about this animal. So I see his girlfriend and I say something to her. I go, "Hey, he's out here kicking and screaming at the dog, like your dog." And she's like, "Oh, I'll deal with it." What the fuck does that mean? You're gonna deal with it? How? And so I'm stuck in like a hard place. Do I call someone and report what I saw? I don't know where they live at over there in those buildings, and I don't know no names or anything like that. But like, if I see it again, Do I call? Do I mind my business? Because clearly the dog's being abused. It looks scared. I don't know. I'm clearly I should call someone, but then what do I tell them? That there's a Maltese puppy over here being abused. I don't know the owners. I don't know the apartment number. So I'm disgusted. I am absolutely positively disgusted. And you hear about the stuff, like you hear about the animal abuse on TV and on the news, and you see it on the SPCA commercials, and you know, but then when you have to like look at it in your face and you say something and the owner doesn't give a shit, and it's really not much more you can do other than call animal control or whomever it is that handles those things, and you say something and then you don't have all the information that you need for them to come and do the right thing. I'm disgusted. I'm pissed off. And everything in me is telling me that if I see the guy again and I see him, I'm going to say more than what the fuck are you doing? Because clearly he's not scared of the police. I said, I'm going to call the cops. Oh, fuck that. This is a dog. It's an animal. And then I see the girlfriend and I go, well, maybe she'll care. And she goes, oh, I'm going to handle it. Like, this is something that he does all the time. I don't know. I can't imagine someone, like, if I, like, let someone dog sit Luna and then I found out later that that's how they treat her, I would lose my shit. What? It's okay, baby. People crazy, but you're safe. She's good. But we're gonna figure this out. I'll update you guys. I have no idea. Oh, stupid. He's stupid, and she's stupid too.